Well, our focus in our design engineering class, this whole process was really focusing on our ELA standards. And the reason for that is our math is there every day. We're using it when we're surfacing, when we're doing area, when we're doing tension. The kids get their math daily. One big focus, though, that our push in that classroom is how can we properly communicate written and orally with the people we got to work with. It's not a lot of times in the real world where you're put in a room, your boss gives you directions and tells you to go to work. You have to problem solve, you have to come up with new ideas, you have to communicate with others to get your point across. You're an expert at some field, somebody else is an expert at some field. And if you can't communicate properly, you're not going to be successful as a team. So our whole push in this assignment was getting these kids to be able to talk to each other, listen to each other, react with each other, and then use their writing skills to get that point across. So we had kids writing manuals, we had kids writing scripts, we had kids doing all those types of things, and then having to check with it with their classmates, teachers, principals. Does this work? What can I revise here? How can I work there? So instead of just going in and writing a research paper, we took our time to do our writing skills and our communication skills at a different level.
Think of how you would explain to them how to extrude a part. Think of how you would explain to them, technically, how you would do an assembly using the different constraints, the face and the mate constraint. Think about how you would explain to your grandmother, is that camera right there? Holy cow, it is. Think about how you would do that. Think about your audience. If you were explaining that to somebody like your grandmother, what would be the best way to do that?
We first talked, we still didn't have a target audience, we didn't have a plan, we didn't have a program, anything. This is kind of us tightening everything up right before we sell that to our middle school.
So since we're teaching like all the way down to 5th grade, we thought the best way to go about this is make it funny and interesting for the kids.
And make a video.
Yeah.
Because kids, if you just talk to like middle schooler for like 10 minutes, you'll lose their train of thought and they'll just be bored the whole time.
Where are these videos going to be located? They have a page? You guys got a tech page?
We have a website.
Okay.
And then we have on our YouTube video, we put a comment below saying if you have any questions, just leave a comment on here.
Alright guys, remember we're going to do the introduction, we're going to go through our social media, and then we're going to follow it up with a bit of Q&A.